Virgo. Yeah, Virgo. Hello, Virgo. This is your quickie reading for right now. Whenever you're watching this, it does not matter. Date. All right, the first, I'm just going to pull some. Where's my lid? I don't know. There it is. I'm going to pull a tarot and then a couple of oracle just to get a really quick story for you, Virgo, for what is going on with you right now. Okay, so I'm just going to ask for all the messages to come from the highest vibration of love and light in the cosmos, always and only in the highest good of anyone who resonates with this reading, anyone who resonates with the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, it does not matter. Or it's just elsewhere in your chart that is very important to you. So, yeah, there we go. Let's get a first card for Virgo and see what's going on. Right away, I'm feeling a little bit of overwhelm for you, Virgo. There's a lot going on, busyness in your life. Oh, yes, you got 11. You got the Justice card. So I know a lot of times that comes through as a very literal message, like, oh, you've got some kind of maybe court ruling in your favor or something coming up. But I'm not getting that right now. I'm not getting that. So what I am getting is balance. What I am getting is, yeah, you're going to kind of be, what's coming is kind of a lot of people are getting called out for these readings. So if you're watching this right now, obviously you're watching this right now. You got an owl. You got this beautiful guide, an owl. The last I did Capricorn before yours, and they had an owl as well, which is beautiful. But there's the sword, and and then there's the scales. And so I do feel like you're trying to balance things that you don't need to balance. Let me try to explain that. What I'm getting for you, Virgo, is that you're holding on to something, and I feel like it's definitely the sword, because sword, for this reading, for these purposes, sword is coming through as a divisive energy, as an energy of division, an energy of confusion, and you're trying to balance that with the rest of your life, which is your dreams, your goals, hanging out with the people you love, that kind of thing, doing what you love to do. There's this other thing. And you are trying to balance the two when really you can just set the sword down. Okay, so let's pull from this deck. We're going to get some clarification on this message. Let's pull from the Fairy Forest, because first of all, 11 is a master number. In fact, it is the master number of master numbers. It is the angelic master number, meaning that you have a very angelic soul, a very angelic purpose here. You're probably and Virgos tend to be very compassionate, very giving, very generous, right? Virgos are just really, really nice people. Sometimes to their detriment. In fact, a lot to their detriment. And I know you know this, Virgo. Virgos tend to be very empathic, and they just want everybody to feel good around them, and they will do that and jeopardize their own even like physical health, because they'll take on everybody's pain. And so maybe that's what you need to put down, Virgo. I'm not saying that's it for everybody. I think a lot of people might go, oh, I know exactly what I need to put down, and I don't know why I've been trying to hold on to it. Let go of something. Let go of something. Stop trying to bring it. Stop trying to make it part of your life. What the word I heard was infiltrate. It is trying to infiltrate your life, and you're trying to make room for it, and stop that. Stop that. It doesn't belong there. Okay, it's not something that you need. It is only going to bring you grief. Okay, it's only going to be disruptive, is what I'm getting in your field. So yeah, but Virgos, you are already, you feel a lot, and that comes through with the deep, deep blue of the gown, and even the deep purple. So you're very divine. You're very, and that goes with the 11 too, is the purple. because that relates to the crown chakra. And so you're very, very much in tune with the all that is, and which is why you're such a nice person, which is why you always see the best in people and you always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Everybody's suffering. You know this. You're always telling yourself this. You want to be nice to people. It's coming from that, from that divine, like you are so high up, really, in your emotional maturity, but then you're here, right? You're here, you're in this physical body, you're here. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing here. Sometimes you feel trapped here, but this deep blue represents just your deep, Virgo, you tend to feel like very alone on your emotional journey because you don't think anyone else could possibly feel as deeply as you do. Okay. And even though you do, you are one of the deepest feelers of in astrology, believe that everybody is feeling this. Okay. But you do tend to be more in tune with your emotional body. Okay. So let's get a clarification on that from the highest vibration of love and light, always and only, in this beautiful fairy forest. Let's get a message from the fairies. What are the fairies wanting you to know today? The Hedge Witch. Ooh, love it. Okay. Love. And she's one of my favorite feminines in this deck, too, because she just looks badass. You just want to be her. So she's number 5. Guess what 5 means? Just take a wild guess. Take a wild guess. 5 is big change. Not just change. Big change. You are, by holding on to this sword, you're resisting a big change that you have felt coming for a while that scares you. Dude, we can all relate to this at some point, okay? And I'm not saying that to diminish this. This is huge for you guys, okay? This is huge for you. There is something big. You are coming to a T in the road. And you can see it coming, and you still have, and you're getting closer and closer and closer, and you still have no fucking idea which direction you're supposed to go. Okay, so what I will tell you is if you can just let go, first of all, putting this sword down will bring clarity for you on that, in that decision. I promise you. Holding on to this, whatever it is just confused. Like I said, it's bringing confusion. Okay. It's confusing you because it's old stuff trying to hold on to you, old stuff trying to get you to go one way or maybe just even make you just stand there at the T for like the rest of your life going, I could go that way. I could go. They both look identical, but they're not. I promise you. Now, I will tell you, I am a firm believer that you cannot go the wrong way. We are never off our path, but this is an empowering, sovereign, free will event for you in your life, in this evolutionary journey, okay, where you are going to get to reclaim a lot of the control over your own life. Okay, so no matter which way you turn, you'll get there. However, one path is going to be more challenging than the other. That's just a fact, okay? That's a fact with every decision that we have to make, I think, right? And so what does she say? The Hedge Witch. Herb, wisdom, secrets, hidden lore. So there's definitely, let me see, for a lot of you, Virgo, like I don't feel like you're necessarily keeping secrets. I do feel like I said, this depth of emotion that you feel, you don't tell everybody because obviously it's a vulnerable thing. It's a very intimate, deep-seated thing. But I do feel like there's something, okay, that's what it is. When you get to when you finally do get there, you're not there yet. You're still walking. You're not there. You don't have to make a decision right this minute. But when you get there, something is going to be revealed. A truth is going to be revealed. In fact, when you get there, even if you don't realize the moment that you're there, set the intention right now while you're listening to me. Say this: I set my intention right now to have more clarity and truth revealed to me when I reach this T. Okay, say it. I'll give you a second. Okay, does that feel good? That should feel good. And hedge witch too. If you know what hedge witches are, they're magicians, but they're, we like to think of them as, in fact, books, TV shows, movies depict them as lesser witches. I think they're just more nature witches. Like the things that they do are on a deeper level, right? They're not in the physical world necessarily. Yeah, magicians can amaze you and make all these things happen, but a hedge witch can make things happen in here. Okay. And so it also is coming through as energy of you don't give yourself enough credit for your gifts. Okay. You see yourself as a hedge witch when really you're a fucking Merlin. Okay. You are a magician. And that doesn't mean you are better or worse than anybody around you. Everybody is. Everybody is. And that's what this journey is about, is all of us realizing that we are creating every moment of our lives, that we can create the life that we want in every moment, and that we can help each other do that. And we can help each other heal in big, big ways. We're all magicians. But you are, because you feel so deeply and you let yourself get pulled under by these emotions a lot, that you sell yourself short. You are not simply a hedge witch that the books you've read or the shows you've seen or the movies you've seen depict a hedge witch, okay? Or I forget what they call them in Harry Potter. Is it hedge witch? I think it's another term in Harry Potter, isn't it? But yeah, I can't think of it right now. Can I call myself a Potterhead? Yes, I do, but I can't remember it right now because I'm focusing on you, Virgo. And so you sometimes think, well, maybe that's all I am. Bullshit, Virgo. That is not all you are. Let's get one. We're going to get a final card from this deck, the Sacred Traveler, and see how you can start to really own your magic. Okay. Let's get a last and final message for Virgo to clarify the whole reading from the highest vibration of love and light in the cosmos, always and only. There's a lot of stuff swirling right now, you guys, which is why I'm being extra careful with where the messages are coming from. I do not work with imposters. I don't work with imposters in any way. I only work with the real deal. So let's get a final message. I can't, you guys, I'm too old to sit on the bed and do this shit anymore, but I have nowhere else to do it right now. Nowhere else to go right now. So just deal. Both of us will deal. You know what I want to point out too is notice the similar colors. Like if you just focus on the garments and then the color, this whole card, very similar. There's some deep, 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 deep and expansive and beautiful and big stuff happening for you, Virgo. Okay, final message. Miracles. Miracles. Expect the ones to emerge. Okay, that's another good tip. Yes, you set the intention for truth, clarity to be shown when you reach this, final, like, okay, now it's time to make the decision. But just know, if you can be in an energy of, I know I'm going to know the right way to go when I get there. I know I will. And even if you don't believe it right now, start telling yourself that. Okay, I'm not there yet. I don't have to decide right this minute. But when I get there, I'm going to know. Something is going to be revealed. I'm just going to know. I'm just going to know. Expect the wondrous to emerge, and then expect miracles in your life. Expect yourself to be miraculous. Expect yourself to be able to create miracles in your own life. And consequently for other people that you're around. You create miracles in your life. You emanate beautiful, positive energy, and that is going to affect people around you. Okay? People you live with, people you love. It's going to affect those people too. And that's what you want. But it all starts in here. You can't create this beauty and miracles for other people if in here you're like, oh, I'm just a lesser witch. I'm one of those lower level. That's a bunch of crap. Okay, stop selling yourself short, Virgo. I'm going to end it here because I could babble on and on, but it's really all just going to be the same messages. But I love that it's just so much purples and dark reds and indigos, and it's just beautiful, beautiful colors. And then, and look at it's a genie. It's a genie. Okay, Jinn. We don't want to focus on that too much, but it's a somebody with an unlimited magic. Okay, really. And you are not. The only thing I don't love about them using the genie here is, it can come through as very restrictive power, right? They're only allowed to do what their masters ask for, right? That is not you, okay? You're not trapped in this bottle, in this lantern, I guess it would have been. You're not trapped in a lantern, but again, it's speaking to that selling yourself short, like feeling like you can't really do what you really want to do because who the hell are you? You are the freaking star of your own story. That's who you are. You are the chosen one of your own journey. Okay. So once you own that, it's all going to flow. It's all going to flow. But you got to do it. You got to do it repeatedly. You got to do it over and over again until it becomes instinct. Okay. Until you wake up every morning just knowing that you're the shiznit and nobody else can tell you differently. And not in an egoic way, in a heart centered way, right? Heart centered meaning stop giving it all away. Keep it, you are allowed to keep it all to yourself because then what you give away is what you're channeling from source. You're not giving away your energy. You're channeling beautiful source energy from the center of the universe, from God. And that's what you're sharing with everybody else. Okay. You're not depleting yourself. You're just a channel to bring that beautiful love and light through. All right, Virgo. There you go. I'm going to call it. I love you guys. I hope this helps. Please like, subscribe, share. That would be great. And I will see you next time.